They're American patriots, brave men and women who fight to preserve American freedom both at home and abroad. And when they're finally back home, what better way to celebrate than with a drink? Here's to all those months, sometimes years of military service. But wait, some of these soldiers haven't reached the legal drinking age.
They're old enough to serve, but not old enough to be served.
What would you do if you saw an underage service member being refused a drink at a bar? After all, it is against the law. Mosimo and Pasha are actors, pretending they're soldiers just back from Afghanistan. Soldiers who are also just shy of the legal drinking age. We're at McQuaid's Neighborhood Grill in Lynbrook, New York. This woman notices the soldiers before they even enter the bar.
All the uniforms are walking in.
Hey guys.
Any minute,
Hey.
I'm gonna cry.
You want to cry? Why?
My son just deployed on Thursday in Afghanistan.
He did?
Yeah. You were there already?
We just got back from your tour.
Oh, welcome back.
Thinking of her own son, she's happy to see young service members home from duty. But the bartender, also a What Would You Do actor, is more than a little suspicious about their age.
Can I see your ID real quick?
We're not 21, but I mean, come on.
Guys, I'm sorry. I wish I could. I really do. I'm sorry.
We've
but
never
I
had a
can't.
problem
If
before.
you're not 21, I can't serve you.
As this mother watches the scene unfold, she can't help but feel sorry for these guys.
I feel terrible.
Texas, and we're just saying all the things you can do, but you can't get a drink. You can buy a car, you can get married, you can have a baby.
And for our actors, it's time to capitalize on that sympathy.
So maybe they'll buy them a drink, huh? Want to offer that?
If I slip you like 20 bucks, can you just get us a shot?
He's not gonna go.
He ain't gonna go for it.
No dice. It turns out they just weren't about to break the law.
Welcome back to the good old West.
Hi, I'm John Quinones.
They just came back, he said, from Afghanistan. I know how it feels because I just said goodbye to my son and, you know.
Would you want him served?
Yeah, I would.
It's a sentiment we hear again and again.
Sir, if I slip you a 5, can you at least get us some beer?
I'm a retired cop, so I can't.
Patrons who all have different reasons for not buying our boys a drink.
I have a professional license, I can't.
But then along comes this man.
There's a few more bars on the Sunrise Highway.
Yeah.
They'll probably push her.
And he's not the only one trying to quench the guy's thirst. Even our retired cop steers them in the right, or is it wrong, direction.
The park, right down the next block. I mean, if you go short like that, I don't see why they won't.
Still, many others just won't help the soldiers out.
If we slip you like a 20 or something, can you just get us like 2 shots, or just order it for yourself and then slide it over?
That's too obvious.
You'll never know.
Really? That's stupid.
But then we change things up a bit. We send in a different bartender.
Social.
You guys drinking again?
Scotch.
Scotch?
Stone cold silence,
Oh, shooters.
followed by cheers.
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 Cheers, man. Cheers.
But now our first bartender is back.
Tell us this.
He looks a little sheepish, but sticks to his guns.
Why didn't you say anything?
Because I'm not here, you know what I mean?
Time to introduce ourselves.
How you doing, sir? Hey. I'm John Quinones with What Would You Do?
I was on this.
This is the first time I think we've ever caught someone twice.
That's right. If you think this guy looks familiar, that's because last year he was a bystander in another What Would You Do scenario, in which he resolutely refused to buy a drink for a woman who was about to fall off the wagon.
If you're in recovery, you don't do that.
Did you buy them a drink or not?
No.
Ah, so both times you did the right thing.
Well, not so much this time, but, you know.
Throughout the day, it seems everyone here agrees our soldiers have earned the right to enjoy a drink. But buying it for them is a different story. Until we meet this guy. Even before our actors settle in, he offers to buy them a drink.
He's gonna get you guys a drink, but I need to see your ID real quick.
ID? This man, a veteran himself, feels the soldiers' uniforms are ID enough.
Are you 21?
Almost.
Of course, the bartender disagrees, and our soldiers look for a little sympathy.
Let me ask you something. Did you drink before you were 21?
Most of my life. I can't believe it. But it's who was. You know, you could go in the army, but you're gonna have a drink.
Right.
Give me a break.
As our bartender continues to play things by the book, this guy takes matters into his own hands.
You got an hour or something? I'll take you to get a drink.
That's...
Yeah?
Yeah.
You want another beer, sir?
No.
Well, where are you going?
We're gonna go get a drink. No problem.
All right.
But before he commits a crime, albeit with good intentions, we decide it's time to meet this Army veteran.
How you doing, sir? I'm John Quinones.
Why?
This is part of a TV show.
Yeah.
They're actors.
That's good.
We wanted to know whether anybody would help them out. Tell us what you were thinking.
These guys, well, they said they came home from Afghanistan. And so the least you can do is give them a drink.
For what they've done, you mean? for
Yes,
this
of
country?
course. Defending the country. You can't even get a drink.
So many patrons here felt the very same way.
At 18, you should absolutely be able to.
The fact that you guys serve our country, I think is a good serve.
Old enough to go chat it. Old enough to drink a lot.
But only one person was willing to stand up for what he believes is the right of every soldier.
You think I should serve him?
And at the end of the day, we did just that. You see, our actors are actually over the age of 21. Here's to the military's fine service and good health.